morning, welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday. It is 7:20 in the morning. It feels like 20 degrees outside. I'm up early because I have to run 2 dumpsters this morning. The dump does close at 12:30, and so I'm in somewhat of a time crunch. I'm having to run them all across town and pick them up and dump them and then take them to another client. So today's definitely going to be a little busy. I'm hoping to, and I also have to stop halfway through to do a quick load. So yeah, it's going to be a busy day. I do have you on my GoPro mount, and so hopefully this works out better. I am on my way to get some breakfast, and then I will be heading to pick up the trailer and go pick up the dumpster that has been sitting at my mother's house, that she's been loading slowly, just trying to clean up her property. So I got to get there, and I have to load some wooden pallets in the dumpster first. The dumpster's not full, and I'm needing to take it to another client. And so the situation with my mother, there will be a dumpster there long term, and so I'm taking it from her for about a week. It really doesn't matter. It's pretty cold to be outside loading it anyways, and so that's why it's becoming so slow to load that. But I'm heading there. I gotta load a bunch of pallets to try to fill it up. I'm not gonna break them down. I'm just gonna stack it and fill the rest of the dumpster. I do have a mattress in that dumpster as well that I have to deal with. But we're gonna go ahead and get that dumpster filled up this morning, which is another reason why I'm up so early. From there, we're gonna take it down to the indoor dump and then drop it off. I do know the homeowner will be there to drop this dumpster off, and so I probably won't be getting a video of it. I do wonder if I wore my GoPro chest mount, if that would make it less weird to do that around people. I haven't done a whole lot around people, and so we'll see kind of how this situation goes without doing that for future use. And then I have to run across town and pick up another one that has some brick in it. So I'm going to bring you guys along and kind of show you how my day goes. I don't know if this will just end up being that one dumpster, or I will probably try to squeeze both dumpsters in. So yeah, first let's go find some breakfast. Wow, it is fairly cold out there. I did acquire breakfast. You know, I had good old 16-ounce Red Bull, maple bar, and some biscuits and gravy. So here in Oklahoma, we always had Come and Go's, and recently Come and Go was sold to Maverick, and all the stores around me have mostly converted to Maverick. We still have some of the signage up on the buildings, but the inside has been converted. The food, the gas pumps, which I actually had some problem with the gas pumps, but I did get it working. They acted like they were cold. So about to try this biscuit bowl, that's what it's called, from this Maverick that I haven't been to. Oh, that wasn't very good. Ew. I'm not gonna lie, that's happened twice. I've got this like 4 times. Oh. Well, I'm glad I could pay $5 for that. All right. Well, we're having a really good start. Gas pump wasn't working. I had to move to another gas pump. It didn't want to work. got it to work, and now that was disgusting. So $55 for 19 gallons of 89. What are we at? We're at like $2.78 a gallon. Well, now that I'm eating a donut and a Red Bull for breakfast, I am off to pick up that trailer. It's like exactly 8 o'clock now, so I'm just a few minutes behind schedule, but honestly, I'm not bad. I'm heading to get that dumpster loaded up, and then we will hopefully get on the road here shortly. I only have a couple miles to head, and then we will get that dumpster loaded. All right, we've made it to the dumpster. This is what is in it. Gonna hopefully stand up the mattress and be able to get quite a few pallets in here. I did get my logos on this dumpster. I believe it's, nope, I'm still missing the logos on the back of the dumpster. It's just been pretty cold, so I've been having some trouble getting my decals on, and the dumpster has to be warm enough to get that on. And then we have the truck and trailer. All right, we're gonna try to get you guys set up, and I think I can make a time lapse of getting this loaded. All right, so we got that dumpster loaded. There was definitely quite a few pallets. There's a few more, but they're being used as a fence for the moment. Some of those pallets were significantly heavier than I expected. Some of them were light, but a majority of them were pretty heavy. I do have it stacked pretty high, but I have it bungeed down, and so it should be fine to get on the highway. I started off really cold, but I am pretty warm. I'm actually fairly hot, but we were able to get that area of her yard cleaned up. It turned into a mud mess as I was picking them up. So hopefully this doesn't cost a whole lot of money. I am going to the indoor dump, which they do charge for a mattress, and they do charge by weight. So this could be fairly expensive, but the other job that I'm going to is just right down the street. So it should work out okay. And I got a piece of plywood out of it. So there's actually 2 pieces there, but I will have to cut one to be able to haul it. I do need to pick up some more material to be able to set down these dumpsters. I actually don't have enough protection, driveway protection, for all 6 of my dumpsters. So I need to buy some more, and it's on my to-do list. I just haven't done it. So I am heading to the indoor dump now, and we will get this unloaded. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. I don't think there's anything in here but like some basic trash bags and some household like furniture. So it should come out pretty easily, and then we will get going to the next one. Good morning. Okay, so where are we? I had 2,740 pounds. I did have one mattress, king size mattress, so that was a $10 fee. So it cost me $69 in debris and then $10 for that mattress, so 80 bucks. But it was worth it to my mom, and so that's it. Now we're off to get this unloaded. Well, I just got that dumpster unloaded at the client's property. It is very, very cold outside. Oops, oops, oops. I've never got on this on-ramp before. Oops. All right. Nope, that worked out okay. Adjusting my trailer right now. It is very cold to unload that, put down the plywood, and you know, I had my first contract. I got it wrote up. I got it signed. It worked out really well. I did not pay an attorney to go over it. I kind of just looked at some other people's in the business, and I, you know, added and moved some things around. And but no, I think that was good. Got it signed for the first time. The guy was super nice, and we'll have it for about 2 weeks or so, and then it will go to the next job that I have scheduled. So working out really well right now. I have all 6 of my dumpsters out. My mom uses it when I don't have one rented. She just keeps it at her house and fills it up as she needs. We're slowly working on emptying her house. So yeah, we're heading across town to pick up another dumpster that has some brick in it, that has been sitting in a backyard for over a month and a half, and it's rained and it's snowed, and there's brick in it. So I'm a little worried about it sinking. I know it sank. I did see it a couple weeks ago, and so we're gonna have to try to back up in there without rutting up the yard. And the ground is pretty frozen today, so I'm not really worried about it. And the whole back of the yard's being remodeled, but they're doing an addition. Ooh, Ram 2500 tire disintegrated and he destroyed the rim. That's too bad. I've done that before on a trailer, not my dump trailer, but my other trailer. So all right, so we're gonna head to that dumpster and get it picked up. All right, so I was able to get that dumpster loaded. I had to put it in reverse and kind of force the dumpster under there. It feels heavy to me. It felt heavy going up the trailer. But I do know that ground is kind of on a hill, and so it kind of makes that feel heavier than it is because the trailer has to go up a hill to get the dumpster. I'm jumping out in front of this person. Good luck to everybody else. I am heading to pick up a little bit of trash that I'm going to throw in this dumpster since there's a little bit of space in here, and then I'm going to head back down to the indoor dump. Maybe I have to decide if it's worth taking the chance for the weight or if I should just take it out to the landfill and pay that $97. One option is I could take it to the indoor dump, ask them for a weight. If it's crazy heavy, then I can ask them if I can cancel that and go to the other dump. I've not done that. I probably could. And so I could try that today. And so maybe that's what we do if the number's really high, if it's more than $100. Since I'm not in a super hurry to get this, I could dump the other one later. And so, yeah, I could probably make it work. All right, well, let's go get this loaded and head to the dump. Well, I just stopped and loaded that stuff up. It was probably 20 bags of trash. It had 3 countertops that used to have tile on it. It was busted off, and then it was thrown in boxes that we were able to throw away. So a little bit of weight, not a whole lot, doesn't really matter. But it is crazy how it can be so cold outside, and I'm all bundled up. I have 3 layers on, 4 layers actually, and you get so hot. You get so hot being outside, moving around in this weather, and so it's so hard to dress for what you're doing. But I don't know, it's saying it's 31 degrees. It probably feels like 20 still, and so that's where we're at today. So all right, I am heading to the indoor dump, and we'll find out how much this is going to cost, and if it's going to cost too much, then I will take it out to the landfill. It is 11:09, and so I'm only going to have time to get to the indoor dump. I won't have time to get to the landfill, and so hopefully it's not too much money. Even if it's just a few dollars more, it may just be worth dumping it there. But it looks like I am hopping on the highway and I'm heading there. So we are leaving the indoor dump. Now I had a choice. Initially I was going to walk away. They wanted $170 to dump this. So that was going to be $73 more than if I took it to the landfill. So I had texted the contractor that I'm working for, and said, hey, this job is kind of on a really tight budget, and so I'm working with them on trying to do that. And this job is kind of set empty for a while. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, this is going to cost more money. I'm going to go ahead and just take it out to the landfill. And he responded very quickly and said, don't worry about it. We will just charge it to the client. So that's fine. I mean, I could have taken it out to the landfill and I could have pocketed $70. By the time I drive all the way out there, it was 11:20, and it said on my GPS that it was going to take 25 minutes, and that's with driving the speed limit and so forth. So I was afraid I wasn't going to make it anyways, and so I'm like, I don't want to get stuck having to go hook up the trailer and go take it, you know, on my time to go do that. So I said, you know what, that's fine. You know, $73, you know, it's not worth it. So I went ahead and I dumped it at the indoor dump. So I had 6,840 pounds. Nope, 6,800 pounds. And so that ended up costing me $170. So, you know, and if they're going to upcharge the client, I get paid either way. I just do a straight surge charge for the price of the weight. I don't upcharge it. You know, I try to be fair. You know, they're keeping me really busy, so I'm happy for that. So yeah, that's where we're at. I am going to take this dumpster and drop it back off at my mom's, and then I have to deliver it later this week to another client. And so that's it for the video. Something I wanted to say was we are about to hit 1,900 subscribers, and that's pretty crazy to see the channel grow. I've had this channel for maybe 4 years, maybe when COVID started or so is when I started it. And so we've kind of worked our way up, and I'm seeing a very large increase in subscribers since I started posting these dumpster videos, and so that's really cool. And so if you do like watching this content, please hit the subscribe button, and you know, let's make our way to 2,000 subscribers. I am trying to stay consistent and posting Saturday night or Sunday morning. My goal is Sunday morning, but I've been posting Saturday night. When I'm just sitting around working on it, I just decided to post it ahead of, you know, on Saturday night. So, you know, give the video a like and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.